Welcome to Talk Birdie To Me with former world number 16 Nick O'Hearn and Tour Pro Mark Allen, live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. And thanks to our great partners, Host Plus, the official retirement partner of Talk Birdie To Me. Driving a BMW is like hitting the perfect shot. Smooth, controlled and powerful. Titleist, the clear number one ball in golf. FootJoy, the number one shoe and glove in golf. Better, when the greats bet, they bet with Better. Ping will help you play your best. And the Golf Clearance Outlet, who beat everyone's prices. Now, here's Nick and Mark.
G'day everybody, welcome to the program. This is another Talk Birdie To Me Mini. And Nick, we've got a special person we'll be speaking to. He's got a little question. It's a very good question, I've got to say, because I think there is a little bit of mystery about what our friend Pete wants to ask. So let's introduce him. G'day, Pete.
G'day, boys. How are you?
Yeah, we're very well. Now, why don't you go over our question again, please, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, so the question's about compression, and not compression of different makes of balls, but the compression of a ball off the club, particularly irons. And I like to sort of study the golf swing. I like all the technical stuff, and I watch, the commentary on TV and YouTube. Anyway, whenever I've heard about this mystical thing called compression, which seems to be the secret to ball flight, to distance, I've always heard about a downward strike of the ball. So for an iron, the low point being a couple of inches beyond the ball. So you're hitting down on the ball, taking ball then turf. And that means you have to take a divot if the club's coming down and the low point's in front of the ball. So that's what I've always understood. Then a couple of weeks ago, you were talking about, I think it was Peter O'Malley.
Yes.
And what a flusher of the ball he was. But you also said he never took a divot.
Yeah.
Rarely.
So that makes me think
he's
not hitting. So he's not hitting down on the ball. He's not doing what I've always thought is that classic compression thing. He's swinging a much more arc of a swing. The low point is sort of when he hits the ball. So what is compression? Is he compressing it?
It's a very good question. It is a very, very, very good question, Pete.
Well, thank you.
It's funny when you play with people on the professional tours, Pete, and they just crunch it. The guys with a lot of club head speed and the ball comes out low, you always felt like those guys really compressed the golf ball, so to speak. Now, I think this mystical part that you're talking about, at impact, someone like Robert Allenby, all right, who was a real, he compressed it. His shaft lean at impact was extreme. It was a long way forward. And of course, when the shaft lean at impact is a long way forward, then the club is actually coming down by definition. Now, someone like Peter O'Malley, his shaft lean was minimal. He didn't spin the ball much. It was quite a high flight that he had. So he hit these, shots that always came out of the middle of the club, it seemed. But you never really felt like he compressed the ball like someone like Robert Allenby, for instance. Yeah. So I think we use the term compression not because we're squeezing the ball, but just that it's a good way of, you're almost squashing the ball against the ground sort of thing because the shaft lean is extreme.
Yeah.
Now, that was always my view. Now, everyone will have a different view on what compression is.
Yeah, exactly. How they compress the ball. Sorry, you go, Peter.
So even if the shaft is leaning, so you're taking a bit of, adding a decreasing dynamic loft.
Yeah.
The face is still, it's still at this angle. It's not pushing down it's not pushing the ball into the turf. You're not coming down.
Yes. You're right. You're right.
Sorry.
You're right.
No, you're right. And it's funny. I think the people that compress the ball more have a higher swing speed.
Yeah.
And especially with the irons, they tend to, I guess, take a deeper divot. Like Tiger's an interesting one because sometimes he really, you feel like he's compressing the ball where he's hitting really quite steeply down on it, takes a big divot. And then other times like when he came down here to Royal Melbourne and play the President's Cup, and you see him also playing some events, he'll be on the range and he's not even taking a
He's
divot.
just picking
He's
the
just
ball.
brushing the ball off, and yet the
picks
ball's
it.
still flying.
Oh, really?
So,
It
it's a
changes.
fascinating one. And I was always I was more in the Peter O'Malley mould because I was a very shallow swing arc, I guess you could say. So I didn't really take much of a divot, and that helped me hit the ball a bit high with a little less spin. And I found that worked really well in windy conditions because growing up in Perth. Now, are you West Australian, by the way? Is that what I read?
Yes, I
Well, I live in
am,
Western Australia. I know you're obviously from the UK somewhere, but where best do you play golf there in Perth?
Yeah, Melville Glades, which you probably would have remembered
I
from
do.
your time in Perth playing pennants and stuff, where Richie first had the tutelage of Min Woo and Min G before they
Richie
went
Smith.
to Royal Priya.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, absolutely. No, there's a good club, Melville Glades.
Yeah. So, Pete, if we get back to compression, Pete, I think you've hit the nail on the head. I think it is a little bit mystical. I think you're right. I think it goes back to more impact position. So I think if there is a lot of shaft lane and there is a lot of club head speed, it's a convenient term. I think if you had the same club head speed and didn't take it, I think the ball would compress equally.
Well, you watch the slow-mos of the drivers, for example, on the tee, and the ball almost goes into a marshmallow at some point, doesn't it?
The other one, Pete, I think that's important is the caddies used to call them slappers. So some pros would just slap the ball. And
I was a slapper.
I was a slapper as well. So my club and probably your club too would probably rotate more than others through impact, where the guys who had that shaft lean, their club face would stay very square. So someone like Brooks Koepka,
Scotty Scheffler,
they would hit down on the ball and their club face wouldn't turn over through impact as much. And I think that strike delivers a different sound.
There's more club face on the ball for longer, I would say.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So a compressor, the mystical one that we talked about, there is a different sound. And I think that is because of the shaft lean and the club remaining squarer for longer through the impact area. So they're not slappers like Nick and I.
Pretty much.
That's really interesting because I tend to have a shallower swing. I've often thought I need to get steeper and take a divot, and then I usually end up with hosel rockets. So
there you go. Yeah.
No. So Peter O'Malley was. I'm not going to call Peter a slapper.
No, definitely
I
not.
don't think. I think he had a very square club face going through. So this is probably why Peter O'Malley was quite unique, to where he would pick the ball off the ground, and he did have that square club face through the impact area, but it wasn't rotating like your run of the mill chopper pro.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That's really interesting.
Well, I hope it provides some insight. I might have to do some more research on the compression and stuff like that. Didn't you do your course on here at the Titleist Institute?
Yes, I've done Titleist University. Yes, I have. They haven't had a compression chapter just as yet.
Haven't gone through that module yet.
Not yet. But Pete, if they do, you'll be the first to know about it, all right?
Yeah, please. Thank you very much.
Good on you, Pete. Well, thanks for making contact.
Thanks for your
We're so glad you're enjoying your golf and, looking into the golf swing like you do. So many people do it. It is a bit of a Rubik's Cube, but hopefully that helps you a little bit.
It is. It's just never-endingly fascinating, this game.
Good on you. Good on you, Pete.
Certainly is.
All right, Nick.
All right.
Thank you.
See you, mate. See you, Pete.
Thank you.
Good on you, Nicholas. Good to see you again.
And you.
Folks, we'll catch you next time.
Talk Birdie To Me with Nick O'Hearn and Mark Allen. Live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. Titleist, the #1 ball in golf. FootJoy, the #1 shoe and glove in golf. The Golf Clearance Outlet, they beat everyone's prices. BMW, luxury and comfort for the 19th hole. Better, ahead of the game. Ping will help you play your best. And Host Plus, they can help you drive your retirement further. Now that's a plus. Issued by Host Plus Pty Limited. This is general advice. Consider the PDS and TMD on our website before deciding. Wherever you listen or watch, we'd love you to subscribe and share the pod with a friend. Talk Birdie To Me's executive producer is Dan Bradley at Kaizen Media. Sound design by Daryl Misson at loudzebra.com. And now from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, that's been Talk Birdie To Me.